What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Optimize You. We are the podcast that helps you optimize every area of your life, from your health, fitness, nutrition, mindset, identity, everything. We're going to help you get a little bit better with it today. That's our mission. That's what we're here to do. That's what me and Matt are doing on a daily basis. And this is the episode of Overcoming Myself, where I just kind of bring you what I'm doing on a weekly, daily basis to get a little bit better, to overcome myself a little bit more and get a little bit closer to that best version of myself, which is what I'm always striving for. So this week I got some amazing advice, first off, from one of the coaches that I have that helps me with really my message, with storytelling, with my voice. He's called my voice coach. And so his name is Matt. He's awesome. I've learned a lot from him. And he just basically told me, he gave me some advice that I've been like chewing on here for the last few days. And that is to surrender. And I've realized that that's an amazing advice for me, because I'm always somebody who tries to control everything. Like, I'm trying to control every aspect. Like, I can be tense. I can be pretty high strung, and just stress can come easily for me. And so that surrender, that be Alex, that just understand that you can be yourself, you can let yourself out, and you can show your heart, is something that I've been trying to take to heart personally and trying to get better at. It's not easy. I don't think any of the stuff that I talk about on this episode of the podcast, on this Overcoming Myself episode, is easy. None of the things I've been going through is easy. None of the stuff that we do is easy. But I think that a lot of it's easier than staying stuck. You know, I've been in that crappy position where I just felt so terrible about myself, and I had no self-love. I had no self-belief. And I don't want to go back there. It's a lot easier for me to get uncomfortable, and a lot easier for me to do all these things that I talk about on a daily basis, because I remember that shitty time and I can draw back on it. And like, when I do start to slip back, if I ever do, then I look back and I'm like, you remember where you were. Yeah, you remember that time when you were at your worst, when you were at that rock bottom. And that gives me the strength to push forward, to push towards where I want to be. And so that surrender thing, I think, can be great advice for a lot of people, especially if you're like a control freak like me. You want to control every aspect of it. Can be really, really good advice. And another thing, so I haven't even talked about this, but I'm on day 20. I think it's day 20. Let me look. Day 20 of 75 Hard. So for those of you who don't know 75 Hard, it is a pretty intense thing. It includes 2 workouts a day. So that's one outside for 45 minutes, one inside for 45 minutes. It includes a progress picture a day. It includes at least 10 pages of reading, at least a gallon of water, and for you to follow a certain way of eating and not have any sort of like cheat meal, so to speak. And so it doesn't align 100% with the stuff that I talk about when it comes to health, fitness, nutrition, all of that stuff. But that's not why I'm doing it. I'm not doing it to get in better shape. I'm doing it to challenge myself and to do something that's really uncomfortable, because that is what I love doing, is different things that really challenge me and force me to be dialed in and force me to be disciplined. I talk about discipline. I talk about keeping the promises to yourself. This forces me to keep the promises to myself on a daily basis when I'm on this program and on the 75 Hard, to be disciplined. And it also challenges me to be really good with my time management, because I got to get all this stuff in, and I also got to get all the 5 things that I have on my power list on in my essential tasks for the day within my business, within my personal life. All of these things are really huge. And so this is something I'm doing. Like I said, I don't always recommend people do this. I think it's a person by person basis. I'm in a place where my sleep is really good. My energy levels are really good. I'm in a great place with my health. That makes it so that I can do this and I can actually go through with this without ruining myself, right? Even though there's days where I'm sore, there's days where I don't want to do it. There's plenty of days where I'm not motivated, but I continue to do it because I'm keeping the promises to myself, and I'm helping myself develop a next level discipline, because I've had really good discipline for a while. I'm trying to get next level on my discipline and time management. I'm always trying to grow. I'm always trying to become a better version of myself and get a little bit better. And this is really helping me. If you're somebody who is not sleeping good, you don't have good energy, you have really high stress, this would not be something that would benefit you in the slightest. It would ruin you. It would get you into a worse place with all these things. And that's what I see a lot of times with people that come to me for health and weight loss, right? They're not in a great spot. They don't feel good. They're not sleeping good. They have high stress levels. All of these things, they're eating really low calories and they're trying to lose weight, right? This is the kind of stuff that I see. And this is the kind of stuff I used to do. I used to feel like shit. I used to have super high stress. I used to be sleeping terrible. And I was constantly trying to diet. I was constantly trying to go low with my calories. I was constantly restricting stuff. And none of it ended up working out for me. It took me a lot of trial and error and education and coaching to figure out that the best way is sustainability. The best way is something that's going to work best for you, your lifestyle, your schedule, something that you enjoy, foods that you enjoy, exercise routine that you enjoy. All of these things you can stick to, habits that you can stick to on a daily basis. And that is a little bit of a tangent. But the thing I want you to understand from this is like one of the biggest things that's really gotten me into this place is really just deciding I'm going to stop lying to myself. I'm going to be honest with myself. I'm going to keep the promises. And this 75 Hard that I'm doing, this program, is helping me keep those promises even more. It's making it harder to keep the promises, which puts me into situations. Like I have a situation coming up here this week. I'm going fishing, and it's like a 6-hour drive out to this place. We're going to be on the road a lot. We're out on the boat for like 6 hours. Like there's not a lot of opportunity for me to get in all the stuff that I'm going to have to do. And so it's going to be uncomfortable, right? It's going to be tough. It's going to be difficult. It's going to put my time management skills to the test. It's going to put everything to the test. And I'm excited about it because it gives me the opportunity to really get challenged and to really see what I'm made of, which is what I like. I like to get out there. I like to do things that are going to push me to the next level. And that is why I'm doing this. That is why I'm going on this journey. And so I got 55 days left, and I know I'm going to do it because I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get better and to grow. And I think that those of you out there who find yourself not keeping the promises, you find yourself falling back into those old patterns. You find yourself always pushing it out. You always find yourself making excuses. I've been there, always somebody else's problem. Oh, my friend was sick. Oh, but this person, like they brought home pizza. Oh, this, but my work, they brought in like a bunch of sweets at work, right? It's always somebody else. But until you can learn to point those 10 fingers back at yourself in every situation and understand that you play a role in everything that happens in your life, you're never going to fully get to where you want to be. And so that's another thing I've done is like everything comes back to me. Where is my role in it? When you can start finding your own role in every situation, you're going to start to make a lot more progress in life. When you continue to cast the excuses and you continue to cast the blame outside of yourself, you're never going to make that actual progress. You're never going to become the person you want to become. You're never going to fully overcome yourself, and you're never going to get to where you want to be. And so hopefully this episode has been good. If it was, please like, subscribe, share this with a friend. We're on a journey to help tons and tons of people optimize their life, their health, fitness, nutrition, identity, mindset, all of these things. We want you all to become better, to become the best version of yourself, to not have as much resistance in your plan, and to really get to where you want to be. So please help us do that. Please help us grow. Please help us get that message out there. It really means the world to us. We appreciate you watching or listening this week. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing rest of the week, and I'll be talking to you soon.